heck yes to more joy. Let's raise our vibration with Dr. J.
Hello, friends. My name is Dr. J, and I one time made up that J stands for joy, energy, and achievement because those are the things that I love the most in life. I love experiencing joy. I love having vibrant energy, and I actually like crushing it. But I've learned that crushing it in the three-dimensional world that we live in was what led me to disease. And unfortunately, slash fortunately, that was part of the awakening that I needed to recognize that there are multiple states of consciousness that we're meant to experience while here on Earth. And so I'm working towards experiencing more of the fifth dimension. And I access that by unlocking the divine brilliance within me, elevating my vibration. And so what I'm really excited to share with you is that every single organ in your body, every chakra in your body has a vibration. And I discovered this because I learned that there were certain sound frequencies that cancer cells can't survive. And I was blown away by that. I was like, what? And the machine, of course, that can create those vibrations costs a ton of money that I didn't have. So I went on my own quest to figure out how can I eradicate disease from my body using sound. And then I discovered not only does that help me stay vibrant and healthy, it gave me a new operating system for running my business and running my life from a place of joy, from a place, ooh, I'm getting my little God tingle that comes down my right leg, from a place of divine flow. Christina and I love talking about water and the flow of water. And she talks about, why don't you actually pivot and take that part away about how you talked about water, which you shared with me?
Yeah, I try to think of our day as water and everything that I do as flowing in a certain direction. And I actually teach boundaries as directing that flow, sort of preventing all of the sewage from coming into my stream and allowing me to choose where I'm going to direct my energy in any given moment. And that makes me feel empowered and in control of my day.
I love that. And I also love thinking about there are going to be boulders, right, of
Yeah.
various shapes and
Mhm.
sizes. And we're meant to be liquid in a flow state, getting around those and navigating them. The world's highest performers, they behave in what's called congruence. They focus on congruence with clarity. So I want to invite you to think about the three words. If you were to just close your eyes and picture the most amazing, vibrant, brilliant version of yourself, and you were to think of three words that describe that woman, what are those three words? And then each and every day, your responsibility is to be congruent with that person. Think of it as you've directed your Apple map. And yes, you're going to have to reroute, right? But you are going to navigate and flow in a way that's so beautiful and congruent. The world's highest performers are also aligned with the divine. They know that there's a greater calling and those desires of their heart exist for a reason. And one of the things that I've learned with sound frequencies is the reason we pursue these things with such a spirit of persistence and tenacity is because we feel the vibration of someone else's electromagnetic field who needs us. And that keeps us fueled and keeps us inspired. So I want you to stay in the highest vibrational frequency, and that is love. I want you to also, one tool and tip for you to do tonight. This has become one of my favorite things to do because it counts as a to-do list item that you can write down and check off your list because we all love to do that. And you're going to lay down in a Shavasana pose in bed. You're going to open up YouTube and search HZ frequency 4. You'll notice a whole choose your own adventure of problems you could choose from come up. I've cured headaches this way. You might find HZ frequencies for curing migraines. You might find HZ frequencies for joint pain. My mom has some knee pain and I'm searching for those for her on occasion. You might find for awakening, for innovation, for miracles, whatever it is that is personally to you. Learning should be joy-filled and personally meaningful. So I want this space where we're learning together here to be something that lights you up with joy and that brings that fire out. So as you're looking at that YouTube choose your own adventure of frequencies, I encourage you to also look at the frequency of love and of healing because hurt people hurt people. And we all have some hurt and pain, and that gets projected into the world when we don't do our inner work. So find that HZ frequency, listen to a few. Some you'll be like, oh, that sounds like nails on a chalkboard to my ears, but it might bring joy to somebody else. So you've got to find one that you really like. And then here's the best part. This is what counts as your action item. You lay in bed in Shavasana pose. Huh? I like to put an eye pillow over my head because it really blocks out all the light and all the thoughts and distractions for me. I also like to put a little bit of tranquility essential oil on my temples and on my wrists and right under my nose. And then I lay in Shavasana pose in a sound bath. You just let that sound permeate every cell and every fiber of your being. And you trust that your body is doing the work, that your soul has already contracted for everything you're going to experience. And so you know in the depths of those fibers of your being that every challenge and obstacle you ever come across is already going to be solved by you, God, and the divine team of angels and guardians that are out there guiding you in that state of flow. So that's your homework, my friends. It's going to be the best item on your to-do list. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, I am actually looking forward to this homework. This is the first time that I can remember that I'm like, yes, I would love to have homework that involves lying on my bed.
Yes.
Right? And so I'm thinking about this homework. And so I'm going to do a search for, frequency of love. And I'm going to lie on my bed and I'm going to listen to it. And then what?
You literally let the sound wash over you. And you can just pay attention to your mind at first will wander. We have very active minds. And there's no judgment here. Just be like, thank you, God, for bringing me a mind full of grand ideas. And just let them sit there. Don't judge. Meditation doesn't have to be this quiet thing. Like I used to think it was emptying my mind. And my mind was like a bunch of hamsters up there going, going, going. I thought, it's not emptying. So some of us just have a very wild circus going on upstairs, and that's okay. Just enjoy it. Just let it be and enjoy just being. Like truly, we are human beings, right? So I want you to focus on be. And I also love the word beautiful because it begins with be. So just lay and be beautiful, be brilliant, be confident, be courageous, focus on those 3 words, and you will literally start to feel. So chi is life force energy. And you'll I now, when I do this, because I do it so regularly, I do it twice every day. I love doing it in the morning, especially right when my alarm goes off. I'm like, oh, my first action item, sound bath. Don't bother me, I'm working.
What are you doing in there?
Bathing.
And I just love it. I absolutely love it. And I can feel the vibration in my fingertips. What's amazing is Sunday is my self-care day. It's the day I fill my cup so that I can fill others all week. And Sunday nights when I go to bed, my vibration is so high, my fingertips are surging. And so just pay attention, literally do a body scan. So focus on those 3 words that describe you at your best. Do a body scan, just head to toe. And sometimes just repeating the word release is very helpful if you've had a highly stressful day. Just practice non-judgment and relax. It's your you time. Trust that it will be perfect. If you lay there and you listen to sound, you win. That's the win.
Totally doable, totally achievable. So can you share about any transformation that you've had or that anyone that you work with has had doing these simple to-do tasks?
Yeah. Oh, well, for me, I would be bald and fuzzy headed in the aftermath of chemotherapy if it hadn't been for these biobehavioral choices. My clients, I'm so excited. There's one woman who reached out for a very strategic partnership with her business that she would have never had the courage to do. She reached out to this woman. We prepared her strategically, and the woman responded with a resounding hell yes. She's on fire, 10xing her level of success and vision for her life and elevating the performance of her entire family. Another one of my clients has been in her career stuck, feeling stagnant for 20 years. She's been in her role for 24 years. And the past 4 have been really like that stuck and stagnant complacency. And she finally had the courage to say yes to herself, to make the biggest investments in herself, and has started on her job search and is in her 3rd round of applications, just doing amazing things, being courageous. I would say most of my clients, the theme right now is that they're behaving with courage. And it's because their cup's full. They have the energy to be courageous. And it takes energy to be courageous, it turns out. So, and how beautiful that your to-do list is laying in bed. I just love it.
Yeah, I love that self-care is on our to-do list and it's
Mhm.
considered something that we do that is productive in our day.
Yes.
So, Dr. J, this sounds amazing, super transformational, very exciting. If people want to know more and learn more about this and how to work with you, how can they reach you?
So the best way to reach me right now is facebook.com/groups/we are building brilliance. That's the community. I really want to know you and be in community with you. The other best way to reach me is drj.com, which is DRJEA. Remember, Joy Energy Achievement. It actually stands for Jennifer Elizabeth Arsberger. But that's a lot of long names. So Joy Energy Achievement, it's a little easier. drj.com/divine. I'm building out a new webpage right now that is a program that God has brought to me on grand assignment, knowing that someone needs this. So if you are ready to awaken to your soul's sacred purpose and you want to discover the divine alignment in your life each and every day so that you can experience flow, that's the program for you that's being built. And it's drj.com/divine.
Wow, that sounds amazing. So, if you want to leave our audience with one last thought, what would it be?
I want each and every one of you to know that there is brilliance within you waiting to be revealed.
I love that. Thank you so much, Dr. J, for sharing with us today, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
This is awesome. Subscribe below so you can add more B word, S word, and even F word to your busy life.